Yes, you read this correctly. This is not clickbait. We can finally already get Shiny Jangmo-O in the game. It is currently in early access. Late last night, Niantic dropped the details of the early expedition access, which is going to be focused around 7-kilometer eggs, and this is going to be the key. Let's get straight into the details. Shh. But let's move on to when this early expedition access is going to be taking place. It's starting this Monday at 10 a.m. running all the way until Sunday, which is going to be the ending of GoFest on the 14th of July at 8 p.m. local time. We're going to have a total of 3 bonuses, but very important, you have to have the Global GoFest ticket in your bag. This is very, very important and probably the biggest point of this video if you even want to watch further. You must have this in your bag to access all these bonuses. The first one being that it's going to be half egg hatch distance, which I really like. We can also open and send 40 gifts per day. So if you're lacking on Pokeballs and trying to stock up for GoFest, this is a great time to do this, and they've slotted this in on purpose so we can have more access to get more items to fill up our bags for GoFest in preparation. And lastly, and this is the big one, every 7-kilometer egg that you hatch is going to have an increased chance of being shiny, and this is our winning ticket. Remember, before we even get into that, the only way you can get 7-kilometer eggs is if you receive them from friends and opening gifts. That is the only way to do it. So if you've forgotten that or you don't know how to do it, that is the way to do it. We would suggest right now, clear your whole bag of eggs and open these gifts to pack out 9 7-kilometer eggs in your bag, because guys, we can finally move on into what is going to be hatching from these 7-kilometer eggs. Hatching from those, we're going to have Ducklet, Emolga, Crabrawler, Jangmo-O, Corsola, Budew, Maractus, Vullaby, Rockruff, Larvesta, and Rockruff again. We're going to stop right there. You may have noticed 2 Rockruffs. Bear in mind that this Rockruff is the Rockruff that's going to hatch, which can evolve into the Dusk form Lycanroc, and that can also be shiny, so bear in mind for that. But the big ticket that all of us are going to be focusing on is going to be that Shiny Jangmo-O. And the good thing, guys, is that we're going to leave a screen recording on the screen right now. You can see that Jangmo-O is in the first rarity pool, which is really, really good news for us because it means that it's going to hatch more often, and because it's an increased shiny odds, you can see where this is going. If you clear out your bag and you stack 9 7-kilometer eggs and hatch 9 at a time, the chances of you hatching the Shiny Jangmo-O are increasingly high every time you go. There is a rumor that it's about 1 in 64, but I actually believe the shiny odds are higher on all of those Pokemon. I've seen Shiny Corsolas getting hatched in recent days. Well, it's only been 1 day since yesterday, so I think that's very, very important. And the last Pokemon we would definitely focus on is going to be Maractus. If you guys didn't know, or if you didn't even have Maractus in your Pokédex, the reason why is probably because it doesn't spawn in your region. Maractus only spawns in kind of the central towards the south of America, and I think, is it like the top or south of Chile? I'm not sure. So the big question has been answered, which is, can we get Shiny Jangmo-O? And yes, you definitely can, but the best way to do it is kind of how we just explained it, because it really, really ups those chances of hatching that Pokemon, but hatching it shiny, which is of course what we all want. Imagine you could hatch that Shundo. Someone in the world is actually going to hatch it. That's the crazy thing about this. But that is how you're going to do it. So the best way to do it is to actually clear out all your eggs, hopefully on that Monday or Tuesday. And you want to be getting as many 7-kilometer eggs in your bag as possible. And because if you have the ticket, it's going to be half egg hatch distance, those eggs are only going to take about 3.5 Ks to hatch, which in its entirety isn't a long distance, guys. If you're hatching 9 at a time, 9 at a time, 9 at a time, I think you could really, really up those chances. If you really want that Jangmo-O, that is how you're gonna do it. This one is gonna be short and sweet. Remember, we got that ultimate GoFest global guide coming in a few days. We're gonna break down everything for you guys and how to take full advantage. Love you. Good luck with that Shiny Jangmo-O. If you get it, please send it to us, and we'll catch you on the next one, baby. Shh.